Is it all over?
Look at that! The Lost Talia is absorbing all the Eleth! The Lost Talia will soon return to its former state. And then in time, the Valkanists will also regain their Eleth.
So the world will be back to normal.
Lambda's completely fading away! So if he doesn't have energy to leech, will he just, like, disappear? No, he won't. If we do nothing more, he will fall into sleep and someday, he will regain his power. No, but we've come so far! There's gotta be something we can do!
Sophie? Sophie, wait! Don't sacrifice yourself for this!
Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Being with you has made me happier than you know. But now, I want to protect your home. I want to protect your future. And you.
No, don't! You promised you wouldn't do this!
Even if I disappear, a little part of me will still remain inside all of you. But that is no different than you dying. It will be like the time I distributed my particles to save your lives. Except this time, I won't ever see you again. But in a way, we will still be together.
No! Don't! Don't do this! I told you, I won't let you die!
Asbel!
Stay back!
What do we do? No! Asbel, please! No!
Don't do this! It's okay. I won't let him absorb me. I'm going to find out if all he wants is to live!
Asbel, no!
Where am I?
We are in a shared mind space. It is a neutral place that belongs to neither you nor I.
That voice. Lambda.
I will expel you from this place and seize control of your mind space. And eventually, your body will come under my full and complete control. In exchange for becoming my vessel, I will permit you a place in my mind so that you might witness the birth of this new world. This process will allow the world to become whole again. This process will make me complete.
Complete?
Never again will anyone be permitted to cause me pain. I have been pursued for my entire life, and this process will grant me peace. I will finally be able to rest.
What's happening?
That voice.
Asbel,
Richard, you must stay still.
is he... Has he been taken over?
I don't know. We've been hearing two voices for a while now. One of them is definitely Asbel, but the other one is probably...
Lambda.
I think that Sophie allows us to hear them somehow.
Curses. He is probably trying to take over Asbel's mind. I hate to admit it, but Lambda responded most strongly to my feelings of anger and resentment. I thought that meant we understood each other, that we could help each other. But in the end, our mutual feelings caused far more harm than good. However, in Asbel's case...
Asbel.
So those visions we saw were your memories, right?
Did you enjoy watching my painful past? Was it satisfying to see your enemy suffer?
I took no satisfaction in seeing your pain. I'm not like that. I know that. Your past was filled with terrible things. But that's no reason for you to do this. That's why.
You overcame your pain, so I should be able to overcome mine. Is that what you're trying to say? Human beings are cruel and greedy creatures, but above all, arrogant. You pretend to care for those who suffer, while in fact looking down upon them. Do not try to sway me, human. I know your thoughts better than even you do.
It's true I don't know my own thoughts very well, but to be honest, you're doing an even worse job than me this time. I didn't say anything about you overcoming your pain alone, did I? Some things require the help of others. So if we join forces and work together, we can accomplish anything. I truly believe that.
Work together? Really? Only foolish humans fall for such pathetic words.
You're right, you know. It's true. Human beings can be pathetic. And me? Well, I'm about as human as they come. But we're more than that. We can be so much more than that. And you know it's true. Misunderstandings led to tragedy. And that in turn led to even greater tragedies. Is continuing with that cycle what you want to do with your life? Behind all the tragedy lies your sadness. And the actions that you took because of that sadness only made you even more alone. Cornell wanted more for you, He didn't bring you up just to make you suffer.
Cornell told me to live, even though I'm not human, and even though I can't maintain a human form.
I'm just one person. I can't tell you what it means to live. However, I do know this. Cornell wanted more than anything to show you as much of the world as he could. He wanted you to learn, and he wanted you to live. I know you've learned nothing but pain and sadness so far, and I'm sorry. But there's so much more the world has to offer. That's the world Cornell wanted you to see. I know that's what he wanted for you.
The world he wanted me to see.
Come on, Lambda. Let's you and I go see what the world has to offer. We can be as one, and you can see the world through my eyes.
I would consume you. In time, your space would fade and disappear.
You won't consume me.
It is inevitable. No human can resist me.
I'll take that chance. We'll see if I get taken over or not. You can add that to your list of things to observe.
How can you make such an offer? You could destroy me and end your troubles. So then why?
We can't destroy you without destroying Sophie as well. And besides, I have something to prove. I want you to know that humans have potential. I'll help you to understand how terrible it would be to end this world. It's not worth it. You still have so much left to learn. Now, take my hand.
And if I refuse?
Then, I guess I'll take your hand. Doesn't matter who reaches out. What matters is that the other accepts.
So you really intend to coexist with me? The moment you lapse and your guard goes down, I will absorb all that it means to be you.
Well, in that case, then I guess my guard would just have to stay up.
Very well. Then from this point forward, it will have to be a battle between the two of us.
All right. If you insist. I'm ready whenever you are.
I think I've talked for too long. Or perhaps I've finally reached my limit. Asbel, I think I'm going to sleep for a while.
Lambda. Oh no, his light is fading. No, wait! You can't just disappear! Don't go, Lambda! There are still so many amazing things left for you to do! Do you hear me? You can't just end it like this! Not when you're so close! You have to see! I have to make you see! Lambda! You must live on!
Huh? The voice has stopped.
Is Lambda gone?
My friend,
Come on!
Asbel, wake up!
Hey.
Asbel. All right! Oh, thank
Asbel.
Yeah.
Asbel, are you alright? We heard you talking to Lambda, so is he gone or what?
Sophie, what are you doing?
Something's different. This reaction is new.
So then does that mean he's gone?
I don't... No, Sharia, I don't think so. I can't destroy this Lambda. This Lambda doesn't need to be destroyed.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Lambda said he was going to sleep. He's just asleep for a little while.
So, that means Sophie doesn't have to sacrifice herself anymore, right?
Right. All right, guys. Let's go home. Time for us to go.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Lambda, I hope you're watching. We have so much to show you.
Look! King Richard is here! Men, go and help those soldiers over there! Yes, sir!
Your Highness, watch out!
Your Highness!
Sharia, what are you doing here?
I was heading to Fendel when I heard you arrived. Here, let me heal your wounds, okay?
I'll be all right. Please, just go and help the others.
Yes, Richard. Just hold still. I'll fix you right up, okay?
This is all my doing. I must make amends. I can't stand still. Not any longer. Not when there is so much left to be done. All right. Spread out, men. We must secure the area. Yes, sir! Thank you. Everyone.
Come on, Pascal. It's time. You haven't left this place in over a week. Yeah, I guess this is the only way. We just can't seem to raise this Falconess's output, no matter what we do. So the Aleph is as difficult to extract as you thought? Looks like we can't go any higher without risking an explosion. I thought I could use the steam from hot water to power the machinery, but it didn't work out. We can't produce enough steam to make the thing function like I wanted it to. Oh, hey, Fourier!
Researching the Valkanus again, I see.
Yeah.
Pascal, how long has it been since you've had a bath?
I don't know. A week or something?
Pascal, that's gross!
What did I do?
You are a girl, for crying out loud. You're supposed to bathe. And even if you weren't a girl, going a week without a bath is just disgusting.
I guess I kind of get caught up in my work. But I'll shower soon, I promise.
No. Why do you hate to bathe so much?
I don't really hate it. There's just never any hot water left when I think of it.
So, if there was always hot water around, you'd bathe more often?
Always hot water around?
You're a genius! Oh my gosh, Fourier! That's it!
We can set this up so people can bathe in the water boiled by the Valkanus! No, wait! We can let them use it for heat and for boiling their water! So, if there were pipes running to their houses and stuff... Okay, that should do for a rough draft. Now I just have to build the thing. Sorry, Fourier, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to take a bath until this is...
Oh, yeah! Idiot! That's it! You're taking a bath right this instant!
Whistle, help me! I don't know, Pascal. I think I'd turn myself in if I were you.
You're not getting away from me this time! Get back here before I toss you into the kettle!
Well done in there, Captain Malik.
Thanks, Hubert.
Oh no, the thanks belong to you. That was a very productive meeting.
Well, since I'm Fendel's new ambassador, I'm only doing my job.
I must say, Pascal's idea really threw me for a loop there, pumping warm water to all of Fendel's homes and using it for heat. It's so simple, and yet so elegant. I'm sure it will serve the people well. You'll be overseeing the entire project, correct?
Yeah, it'll be pretty dangerous work. Fendel is now a freer, happier country than I could ever have imagined. We still have many challenges ahead of us, but there's no doubt that things are improving every day.
Captain Malik, I think we're seeing the dawn of a new age.
You're late, Asbel.
Sorry about that, Sophie. I couldn't get away. Come on, don't look at me like that. I'm not that late.
Look down. On the ground.
Look down? Oh!
Be careful. Don't step on them.
Oh, come on. You've got a ton of these. One little flower won't...
Don't.
Sorry.
Don't you dare crush even one of them.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. I'll be more careful. So, how's the Blossom Gale coming along?
They're almost ready. The Sulfarias have been glowing for a while now.
So it's time? You know, you really did a great job with this garden. There isn't a spare inch of dirt left.
I don't want to just plant here, Asbel. I want to plant in lots of places.
Oh, hey, hold on. At that rate, the world will be nothing but Sofarius.
I had this dream. It's kind of silly, but... I dreamt I was riding in a huge blossom gale, and we went to a beautiful meadow where I fell asleep. But then, when I woke up, I was an adult. I wasn't a child anymore.
You woke up an adult?
I wonder if I'll ever grow up.
Yeah, I think you will. But hey, what do you guys think? Sofarius?
Oh, the Sofarias are... The lights are fading.
No way! Don't give up. Come on.
Hey, look! It's happening! How pretty.
Yeah, it sure is.
I wonder where they'll end up. What do you think, Asbel?
Who knows? Maybe they'll fly all across the world.
All across the world?
Oh god, here are the credits, guys. Oh god, why did that take a half hour? I think it took like a half hour. All of that stuff right after the final boss. Half hour. All of it. Oh, Jesus Christ, why? But anyway, you guys are seeing the credits right now. I honestly don't even know if I will fast forward all these, but I think I might. I think all it really is just showing off, hey, this is what you've been playing through for like the past God knows how many hours. Ah, man. So anyway, now that I've finally beaten the main story, I'm honestly want to tell my thoughts about this game. I'm going to sit down with the controller. Here are my thoughts about this game. It is good. It is not bad. As much as I've bashed the story to hell and back in this game, it is not bad. Well, the story is bad. But the game itself, as a whole, is pretty damn good. Yes, keep staring at her. Keep staring at her! Anyway. What I'm trying to say is that the game as a whole is very good. The story, however, it is just like... it is... I know most Tales games, if not all of them, have a generic story where you go off to save the world, something happens, and you gotta go above and beyond and all that crap. But this game, however, it just takes... It's as generic can be. And that's saying something. I mean, I've been playing through Tales of Exilia lately, of course, since I bought this as I was doing this Let's Play, and I've been playing it every chance that I get. And I will admit, even that game's, like, story is pretty cliche and, like, generic, but still, it is not as painful as this game's story is. Like, I'm sorry if any of you guys like the story, but this is just my opinion. I really... like... story not good. Gameplay, however, it definitely makes up for it, especially if you try playing this in harder difficulties. I mean, like, halfway through this Let's Play, I'm actually started up like a 10 times experience run, like with all the grade that I built up on my original, on my other profile. And it was pretty damn fun. I mean, like trying to fight the bosses that early on, like on hard or chaos difficulty. Actually, I think it's hard, evil, then chaos. Like trying to fight those bosses on evil difficulty, it is way more challenging. And like Opaque Flake has said before, like that's a pretty good drawing in point for like getting people to play this game. It's just really challenging. It makes you think on what arts to use, how to use them, when to avoid the enemies, like when to back off or when to attack and all that crap. I mean, as much as I had trouble with Kurt, like I did find myself having fun with it. Oh, hey, look, that one side quest that I didn't do. I think I might show that off as a bonus part, but who knows? If it's even possible. I think at some point you can redo everything in the main story, but I have to go through the PS3 exclusive content first. God damn it. But the story, while it is generic, the gameplay is definitely unlike any other Tales game that I've played to date. Even Tales of Exiliad, even though it has a mix of both CC and TP in the form of the assault counter and TP, like it's still pretty damn similar to every other Tales game out there. Or at least the ones made by Team Symphonia and all that, or Fantasia. You know, the ones that have like developed on Symphonia, Abyss, Vesperia, you could kind of tell that it's way more influenced by that. Whereas with this game, of course, it was made by, I think, Team Destiny, which introduced the CC system into the Tales series. I think they remade Tales of Destiny with the CC system, and then from there, they put it here in Tales of Graces F, and they definitely, I've never really played Tales of Destiny, but I could probably say that they maybe improved on it like gangbusters. I mean, I have seen a couple clips of Tales of Destiny's gameplay here and there, but still. It's pretty crazy. I think that's it for the credits, is it? A lot shorter than I remember them being. But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Once there was a young boy who discovered a lost seed. He planted it in his yard, and he took care of it every day. Over time, the lost seed grew up and blossomed into a beautiful flower. What do you think happened to the seed after that? It turned into a bright, shining star that watched over everyone. This was its way of thanking the boy who had been so very kind to it. Which star was it? Well, it's the one we all know best. Our favorite star of all.
Oh look, I can actually save, and I think the little trophy might show up. Probably not yet. So you know what? I think I'm going to make a new save file out of that, because I kind of have a little plans with that, but you may or may not see it. I might not even go through with it. But of course now there's a star right there, and it starts us off right before we fight off Richard and Lambda for the last time. Anyway, just saving that off, and there we go. So with that, that was the main story of Tales of Graces F. And of course, that's the final chapter of the main story. And game clear and moderate? Yeah, damn right it is. Though I probably should have done it on a harder version. But anyway, as you guys see right here, there's extras. And if you check under here, there's a new game, the museum, which I showed off like those one skits with between Hubert and Asbel. And there's Lineage and Legacies. Ah, man. It's not the end, guys! It's still not the end. But it's the end of the main story. Next time on Let's Play Tales of Graces F, we're going to be going into Chapter 9, the PS3 exclusive content of Tales of Graces F, Lineage and Legacies. See you guys then.